Hey tubers, it is raining out here, which means it is not hot, so that's a good deal. Philippians 4:9 says, "The things which you learned and received and heard and saw in me, these do, and the God of peace will be with you." 1 Peter 2:21 says, "For to this you were called, because Christ also suffered for us, leaving us an example that you should follow his footsteps." I know people. I have people in my family that take off and go out on a Saturday night, get drunk, smoke weed, whatever it is they want to do, cuss, and just act in the ways of the world. But then come Sunday morning, they're in church praising the Lord and amen. Now this is what I call a lukewarm Christian. They love the Lord, but not enough. They have other things that they love more than Him. They can't give up their ways, their old ways. Also, there are those people who are not saved at all, who are going out and doing all these things that they shouldn't be doing, cheating on their wives, or, well, even the drinking, the drugs, gambling, what have you. And it's really hard sometimes because we see them living this lifestyle, and it's hard to keep our mouths shut. It's hard not to say something. It's hard not to try to make them, we want, our human flesh, we want to try to make them do it and make them do right. But the truth is, we really can't say anything. We can't go around lashing out and pointing fingers at them. We have to take the things that Christ has taught us and apply them to our lives. We have to be imitators of Christ and live an example before others so that they will see our light shine. Matthew 5:13 tells us that we should be the light, the salt, sorry. And I think about, if you're sitting around a group of people and everybody has a plate of food and the food tastes very bland, but you have the salt shaker. Well, everyone's sitting around you. They want some of that salt for their food. And if we continue to live that life, be an example to other people, then they'll see our lives and want some of that for theirs. Sometimes we want to give up. Sometimes we just want to say, "Lord, they're not changing. I'm done. I'm not praying for them no more. I'm done." And I've felt like that before. But I found that if we just continue living that life, eventually things change. And no one should ever be given up on. We should never give up on anyone. I hope the Lord blesses you tremendously today. God bless, and take